And what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Rant on Wrestling. I'm your host, the King of Talk Style, Anthony DiStefano, and this week's episode is going to be a little bit different than last week's episode, but it's kind of going to touch on what I talked about how wrestling should be an escape and we should love pro wrestling. And this episode is about being better. The past week or two, there's been so much trash, and that's what I had to call it, trash on Twitter, speculation, and a lot of wrestlers have deleted their Twitters, stopped interacting with fans. There's been cyberbullying of pro wrestlers, people that put their body on the line to entertain us, because I feel like people don't have their own relationships to worry about. And to me, that bothers me, right? And we'll start with Ty Conti. Obviously, Ty Conti is the sweetest person in the world, the most genuine person. She literally invited herself on our show because she considered her fans friends. If you listen to that interview, you can tell how much we means her fans, the fans of pro wrestling, how much we mean to the growth of her as a performer. Now, if you don't know, you're living under a rock. Sammy Guevara announced that he split with his fiance, which fueled the speculation of Ty Conti. And to me, that's ridiculous, right? And even if they are, it's no one's business if they are or if they aren't. But what I do know is Ty Conti and Sammy Guevara are best friends. They help each other inside the ring. Sammy helped her with the moonsault. You're allowed to be best friends with people from the opposite sex. You're allowed to have friends that aren't just all guys or all girls. To me, people want to peel back the curtain too much. You know, I love a good documentary on behind the scenes of pro wrestling, but one thing I don't want is us caring about who these people are dating or what is happening with someone's fiance or what, like, that's none of our business. That's their personal life. And to accuse Ty Conti of something that's not confirmed, right? Just a rumor, just someone sparked a rumor and now everyone's going with it to bully her, right? The sweetest person who just tweets positive stuff all day about how you could be better as people. It is embarrassing to the wrestling community. And I don't get it, right? And I don't understand it because us as a wrestling community probably get made fun of more than any community, right? We are a very niche community and we should be a very tight community. But no, we're hiding behind avatars now because there's no consequences for people's actions and hate tweeting and being rude and being mean and saying hurtful things because you don't have to deal with the consequences. And to me, that is the most cowardish thing ever. And instead of us coming together and trying to fight back against the people who say all that rude stuff about pro wrestling, about wrestling fans, there's a division. And it's all over the world, right? It's not just wrestling, right? There's a division. There's a huge gap between people anymore. And the one place we go to escape all that shouldn't have it. Ty Conti shouldn't have to deal with something. Ty Conti shouldn't have to answer your questions, shouldn't have to deactivate. Sammy shouldn't have to answer your questions, right? And another thing is, like, Jade Cargill makes a great point, and everyone jumps down her throat, and she deletes Twitter. And these are people that I like following, right? Because they're positive, and their presence on Twitter brings me joy and brings their fans joy. And Ty Conti, for one, wants to interact with everyone. Jade wished me a happy birthday. So they are people. They're people who care about their fans, and we should care about them. And to hide behind an avatar and literally bully someone because you want the inside scoop, because you don't have anything in your life that you can cling on to besides these people's personal lives, to me, that's embarrassing, right? They're here for our entertainment. They don't owe us anything else besides entertaining us, right? And they don't even owe us that. They don't owe us putting their body on the line. They do it because they love pro wrestling like we love pro wrestling. I guess what I'm seeing is that the wrestling community hasn't really changed since I left it. I don't get tribalism. I don't get why people have to say hurtful things to people. And to me, it's like, is this like a way to get a rise out of people, to get noticed, to get clout, right? Because, like, to me, if you're trying to get clout on the internet, it's the dumbest thing in the world, right? It doesn't mean anything. Clout does not mean shit. So tweeting hate to try to get people to acknowledge you and notice you is asinine. And I think it's stupid. And I think we need to draw a line. And now it's carrying over where people are bringing hateful signs to AEW and mocking Nyla, who is such an awesome person. She's amazing. She's hilarious, right? She doesn't deserve to deal with this because of her personal choice. These are people's personal lives. We don't need to worry about what they're doing. You want to boo them in the ring because you don't like their character? Fine. You want to tweet that they stink at wrestling because you don't like their character? Fine. Stop trying to accuse people. You ever been accused of something you didn't do? You ever been literally made fun of for a belief or made fun of for who you are as a person? And you can't say that doesn't hurt you. You can't say that words aren't hurtful. Yeah, sticks and stones might break my bones. Words do hurt. We've had wrestlers commit suicide because bullying from a fan base that they're trying to entertain. It sickens me that I go on here and I see this. And I love our community. Our community is positive and people can have different opinions, but nobody is hate speeching. Nobody is accusing. Nobody is being negative. It's all in a positive light, talking about the characters on TV that they portray and entertain us. Wrestling fans should be ashamed of themselves. Wrestling fans, and the good side, we need to come together and try to outweigh the bad. And I see a lot of good, man. I see a lot of good in this community. I see a lot of good. I know a lot of great people. All my best friends are from the wrestling community. But to bully someone because a rumor, right? To bully someone because of a rumor, to speak up against someone who's just speaking out their opinion, which is a damn good opinion Jade had. To bully her, to say hurtful shit, to say racist shit. Nyla, someone who is such an inspiration to people. Such an inspiration to people. You're going to bring signs, hate signs? Come on, be better. It costs nothing to be a good person. It costs nothing to mind your own fucking business. It costs nothing to worry about your own life. They're there to entertain us. They don't owe us anything. They don't owe us one thing. They are there to get their paycheck, do their job in a sport that we love and they love. And that should be it. There should be no questions about relationships or anything like that. That's just stupid. Worry about your own personal relationships in life. Worry about your friends. Worry about your family. Right? The gossip thing is stupid. You're literally just trying to get clout and trying to get a reaction. It's the only way I see people doing this. Like, why else would you do this? Why else would you literally hurt people for no good reason? You do not have reasons to hurt these people. You have no reasons to make them deactivate their Twitter. You have no reasons to bully pro wrestlers into suicide. Nobody should bully anybody. Right? You want to joke around with people, fine, but to bully people, to attack someone's character, that hurts people, man. And to me, it's as simple as that. It costs nothing to just be a good person, especially in a world where we get made fun of all the time for what we like. Pro wrestling fans have it worse than any fan base, and here we are, attacking the people that we support because we want more information. We don't deserve more information. We don't need more information. There's nothing you can tell me to sway my decision. Do I like documentaries on the backstage stuff of pro wrestling? Who doesn't? It's something we love. It's a business we love. But business and personal are two different things, man. And I think the message is just wake up and try to make a difference in a positive light. Be the change you want to see. Like, and if God forbid, if this is something to try to get your mind off stuff that you have to be mean to people, find a different outlet. You get so much further in life being a good person and being kind to people. All these people that hide behind these avatars and troll people, they might be hurting too. But instead of hurting people back, let's try to make friends with people. Let's be positive. You know what I mean? Let's come together as a community and make this such a fun place to be. Because I'll tell you what, this week I hated it here. I hated it. I hate seeing good people, kind people, genuine people hurt. I hate seeing people getting attacked because they don't want to come out about their personal lives. Personal lives are personal. Business is different. We got to stop crossing the line. We got to be better. Bullying people about their height, bullying people's husbands. It's just crazy, man. They didn't do anything to deserve this. They are mean people. They ain't hurtful people. They don't say hurtful things to us. If anything, they're people who literally put their bodies on the line for acknowledgement from us in a positive light. Be the change that you want to see. Spread positivity and be better. This is Rant on Wrestling.